Hi, Cece of North Olmsted Tutors. We're going to talk about Week 18 Science. We're doing number 140 and 142. So updraft is new for Cece this year. We're going to determine the effect that temperature has on air movement. I have enough materials for you guys to do this as a demonstration rather than as kids doing it, just because I guess you could probably do it for more. But the things that we need are scissors, ruler, tissue paper, thread, tape, a desk lamp, and you. So what we have in each tub is just that. And this desk lamp. So I will have a second one by the time we do this. I already see that I've only had it on for a couple minutes and it's already getting very warm. So that's a good thing that we need. I also have these will be printed and put in there from Nicole Liam. This one says, what kind of questions might you have? So start with your questions. What makes the wind? How can I see the wind? How does that affect the weather? That's interesting to me. How does wind affect the weather? So we've already learned about the Earth's atmosphere, and do we know what it's made of? How do we know what the air is made of, and why do we have air pressure? Talk about gravity a little bit. So there's all kinds of things in the conclusion about particles heating up and moving faster and expanding and moving, and hot air will rise while cooler and heavier air sinks. You can talk about how fire happens when meteor comes through the atmosphere. It gets really hot, going really fast. There was a great discussion about how hurricanes happen, and that was happening, I guess, because it's right around the equator where it happens, so there's warmer air, and as it rises it gets cooler, and then warmer, and then cooler, making wind and the air pressure, things like that. So we're going to show them some wind, and I'm going to do that. So I cut a 2-inch square out of the tissue paper. I'm going to make it a little spiral. I don't know if I can speed this up for you. There's not really a right or wrong way to do this. Well, I guess a wrong way, but if you've never seen a spiral cut, you just kind of keep going till you get to the center. Okay, now we have that. I've already cut my 6-inch piece of thread, which has disappeared. It is on my shirt. Okay, got my 6-inch piece of thread and got a tiny piece of tape. I need a tinier piece of tape. We're going to tape this to the top of the spiral. And so it should look like this. Now let's hold it above. I hope you can see this. There it goes. Then if I take it off, it unravels. Put it back on. And it's not, I feel like I'm pushing it through. There we go. That's doing it all by itself. I am not moving it around. Now it's stopped, but probably as it gets used to what the temperature is, it stops. So please check out this conclusion and observe, ask them questions and see what questions they have. We're going to talk at the tutor meeting about the 5 common topics to help you ask questions. So hopefully that will be a blessing. Thank you.